For years, I paid for hosting, trying to grow my blog or my online store. Bluehost, GoDaddy, SiteGround, and a few others I forgot to remember. On many occasions, my site would be down because of some DDoS attack, or I just couldn't pay due to financial challenges. The common thread throughout my sites was WordPress. It was easy to use, and once you got the hang of it, you could manipulate it however you wanted. Now, don't get me wrong, I had my issues with my plugins crashing and locking me out of my dashboard to the point where I had to call support for help. Once I learned which plugins didn't quite work together, I avoided a lot of that drama. Now, for the last few years before COVID, I stopped blogging and ditched the hosting. I just owned my names. I decided to start over with Blogger, which is a free blogging platform, with the idea that I would move to hosting at a later stage. And then something happened in 2024. WP Engine, which is the largest and most powerful WordPress hosting company, was in a scuffle with WordPress itself. It got so bad that WordPress actually banned WP Engine from updating necessary plugins. Until that time, I considered WordPress a safe application. That didn't quite work out. I didn't feel that way anymore. And apparently, I wasn't the only one, because around that time, people started checking out the keywords WordPress alternative. In fact, when you check on the trends, a year after that particular incident in 2024, around October 2025, there was a serious spike around the term WordPress alternatives. While I wasn't using WP Engine directly, the idea that I couldn't even update or manage my blog because of a ban bothered me. It showed me just how powerful WordPress was and how powerless I was, despite the fact that I have my own name and my own site. By that time, I had been building AI tools and playing around with AI sites and thought, well, why not use AI to help me build my site to order and not pay for hosting? And in 2025, that's exactly what I did and have been doing ever since. ShePrompts.com is live and I pay $0 in hosting. And you can too. Let me say that my site is informational. It's a blog, but there's no reason why someone with a small e-commerce site selling their own products can't do the same thing. Now you may be asking, why should I do that when I have a pretty good site with, say, Shopify or WooCommerce or what have you? Well, let me do a little bit of math. Say you have a Shopify store, a basic Shopify store for $40. Now, Shopify storefronts need certain apps. Some are free, but the ones that you may really need usually have a free trial or are straight up paid. So that $40 may balloon to $50 or more per month. On top of that, you need to pay a transaction fee of about 30 cents plus 3%. Regardless of whether you make sales or not, you have to pay that Shopify subscription. And your profit has to be enough to cover it, or it makes no sense. Now, starting out in e-commerce these days, you're more invisible than ever before and need to market yourself to have a chance. That requires money. You're starting in the red before you have a chance to even get in the black. Now, in this series about building your own site with $0 in hosting, I'll walk you through how I did it and give you a few SEO checks you need to survive in the AI sphere. Now, in the next episode, I'll go over why GitHub and I aren't friends and what I use instead. Stay tuned, and if you have any questions in the meantime, add them in the comments and I'll get back to you. I'll see you guys in the next video.